Well, hello, my people, my good people. The reason I'm speaking to you today is I'm following up on our last conversation about monies that were spent and not spent on the indigenous and not indigenous, but both the indigenous and the indigent people that will no longer have Medicaid if the bill in Congress passed. The big, beautiful, bad bill that some people just have no empathy for those that are not doing as well as them financially. As I discussed the other day, if you take $100 bills and put them in the end, the $330 billion that Elon Musk is worth would go around the earth 3 times. He is not a person that needs a tax cut. Even if you took a third of his money, it would still go around the earth twice. Him and Zuckerberg and some of the wealthy folks really don't need a tax break, and some of them are not even requesting it. Where we need to look at waste and fraud is our military. Our military budget has more money than the top 10 militaries in the world combined together. Our budget is larger than theirs. So if we need to look at waste fraud, then we need to look at our military. For the past 7 audits, they have failed the audits. So my concern is that the people that are being impacted by this budget are the poor and the middle class. So if we look at just the money that Trump used to bomb Iran, who was abiding by the non-proliferating nuclear non-proliferation treaty, which he tore up in his first term, still Iran allowed the IAEA to monitor their nuclear capabilities. Not until he bombed them and his top scientists were killed from the information that was given to the U.S. by the IAEA, which was supposed to be a neutral party, to monitor any nuclear fissional material that Iran has. They were very open. Now they're not. Now they're very concerned that they may need a nuclear bomb just to protect themselves from Israel. Unfortunately, they don't want to end up like Gaddafi, who conceded everything to the UN and international law, and look what happened to him. He was a very progressive leader, though the West tries to portray him as not being such. There was free medical, free gas, free education. It was incredible what the people were enjoying there until the U.S. and France decided they wanted to take him out. And again, some of the issues the financial issues that the U.S. is complaining about, not having money to support the food stamps and Medicaid. I mean, like I said, for Trump's birthday, that was $50 million. Just to send the military to LA to intervene on ICE raids, that was $100 million. So as far as spending money correctly, they have been very, I should say, not exactly frugal in how they've spent their money. They've been haphazardly, like some people said, more like a drunken sailor. So again, I think if you have a congressman that you can communicate with, tell him not to sign that bill, send that bill back for some kind of reconciliation because it's not beneficial to the American people. So that's my rant for today. And sorry that the wind was blowing a little bit and the sun wasn't quite right. But I think you get the point, and you know what we have to do as concerned Americans. So let's take action.